Hey y'all, welcome to the LOL podcast. This is Jalen and the official first video of Love Island series. This is basically, I will get on here every day is like very, 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 very overwhelming, but most likely it will be every day. Probably besides not on Wednesdays. But basically every day for the summer, as long as Love Island is going, uh, besides this video, I will be getting on here and giving my synopsis on the episode. And if you're interested in following me on TikTok and Instagram to follow me on the other sources there, it's going to be Jalen underscore Joglisha. Now, I want to get into this and I want to talk about it. Excuse me. I always come on here and I start burping. I'm sorry, y'all. But I did two readings on Love Island, and I wonder if the same thing is going to come out again. I did a reading on it at the beginning, like mid-April, and I just did a reading on it yesterday on what's going to happen in this the series, like what are we going to see in the series and everything like that. I did use this deck. This is my Oracle deck, and I want to see if the same thing is going to come out. What had it told me before I start pulling is that there's going to be a love triangle, immediate love triangle, and somebody's not going to be interested. Somebody's going to be heavily interested into most likely the man, and the woman, because there's two women, it's one man. The woman that's like the hater, she's going to hate that they're happy together. The other girl and that guy, they're going to probably be like in game, but the other girl, she's just like hater, hater, hater. And the first time I did it, I was like, this is giving Huda vibes. So I feel like there's going to be a girl very similar to Huda. If not, if she doesn't look like Huda, she's going to act a lot like Huda. And I feel like that was done with intention because it brought in a lot of drama and a lot of like, a lot of views for Love Island. Like they intentionally have picked very messy people who don't seem like they have their life together that much. But let's get into this. Let's see if it says the same thing. I'm going to reset my deck real quick. And sorry, the mic is in the way, so I usually just do it right in front of me, so I got to do it to the side. And I just got off a TikTok live doing readings over there. If you're ever interested in getting a reading with me, the link down below will take you to my link tree where you can book a one-on-one session. It is a life coach session, but it can also be for tarot. It's about 45 minutes. We could talk about life. We can talk about what I pulled for you and what's going on in your life, and really get down to nitty gritty on how we can get you moving forward to the best version of yourself. But without further ado, let's see if I pull the same thing. This would be so interesting if I pulled the same thing. Like, I would be so interested in seeing the same thing because it was basically the same as what it was at the beginning or the mid-April. So let's see. What can you tell us about Love Island this year? There's going to be a girl fight. I got that last time. Played out, looking you up, cyber stalking. I think there might be two people that know each other. Maybe that's the thing is like the girl that's interested in the guy, she already knows who he is. Somebody experienced like had bad drug habits. Photo proof. Thief. There is some messy ass people on this. I'm so excited. Like, I cannot wait. My energy is like dying while I touch these cards. I gotta stop touching them so much. But I'm doing it because, like, I need the practice and it's helping me become better too. Wasted time, bad karma. Okay, so different stuff came out. So girl fight came out. Jealous vibes, arguments, physical fight. So there might be somebody who gets into like a really big argument on the show over a man or over a situation, looking you up, cyber stalking, studying you, getting info. There might be somebody who I don't think they are per se like looking it up, but like there's gonna be some drama. Maybe it's the fans that are looking it up and studying and getting into who these new these new cast members are. Thief, robbed, lost, theft, physical or emotional. So somebody's going to feel like they have gotten robbed emotionally. Maybe somebody has just been stringing somebody along, because I've also pulled out wasted time and bad karma. Now, there's going to be somebody, I believe, because it says photo proof, caught in the act, evidence saved, the truth is in plain sight. Somebody who is like, I don't want to say narcissistic, but somebody who says one thing and then always like, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. But they can roll back the cameras and play it again. Somebody is using Love Island to basically become sober and escape their drug habit because it's played out. So that is what I pulled from Oracle. Now let's get into this tarot and see. Because when I pulled from Oracle, I got like all types of stuff, like a third party and all of that. But it could change by day because in all honesty, I also hold a rumor that they're already pulling people out of who are problematic already. And it's just like, that's crazy. The list hasn't even been dropped. But, you know, the situation with Sierra last year, I can completely understand why they would do that, because people are crazy and they were just going and searching for stuff. So that's why I'm like, I think the fans are really going to get deep dive into everybody's background. And I think maybe, that has to do with somebody had a really bad drug habit and they have the proof of it. Now that sounds right. That sounds right. But Spirit, can you tell me anything about this season that we should know about? Immediately pull stuff out. Immediately. I pulled out 5 of Swords in reverse. And then 3 of Cups. Give me a moment to research. 1 second. So there's going to be definitely a falling out that later on is going to be able to be resolved. Potentially, I see the majority of the issues. It might even be men this time that are men are usually the drama of the season. I'm not going to lie. But this seems like, the way that I see it, like, I'm going to speak from my heart. It just seems like it is a lot of women drama. There's a very problematic woman on the show that everybody's just like, get this bitch off. And I feel like removing that person is literally going to save the, just like how we wanted Huda gone. Oh, immediately I was like, get her off my show. Get her off my show. I don't want her on my show. Oh yeah, okay. The good stuff's coming out. So 6 of Cups came out. 9 of Coins came out in reverse. 8 of Coins. And 8 of Staves, I'm sorry. 8 of Cups. Knight of Coins. And the Lovers. So I do genuinely believe that this season we are going to get some genuine relationships on the outside that are going to last a little bit longer. And I think that's ultimately the goal, because sometimes with Love Island relationships, they'll only last a few weeks until after, But since Nick and Landria is happening, and TJ and Iris, I think they're still together. I don't know. But like that whole situation, how the couples are like more together, how Leah and Miguel are still together, how Serena and I have that man's name on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of it right now. I have it. I just can't say his name. How they're still together, how they're like still together. I think there's going to be genuine relationships that come out of this season of Love Island. But let's get heavy into this 1 second. Okay, so basically what it's saying is that how it comes off is there's 2 guys, maybe 3 or 4 guys that know each other, that are potentially going to lose their friendship over a woman, but they're going to be able to overcome it. And the mature relationship that's going to come in and happen, like the relationship that's going to last the longest, because I literally put this on the different side than this side, like in between the mic as like separation. These are, they have men on it. They do have men on it, which means that I believe that the men are going to be a little bit more mature and successful on this season than any season before. And it's gonna ultimately, those men are going to end up in the love, if they're going to receive the love that they want. I really do believe that this season is going to be really, really heavy on girl drama, but there might be some guy dramas. Like, these two guys might really know each other and they might fall out over a woman as well. But they're going to be able to get through it and get past it. But what I really want to talk about that is important about this season of Love Island is actually the fans, us as fans. This is for women. This is our football season, okay? With football season, I'm just going to use this. They can't spoil what's going to happen with football. I know they already had, it's a play basically, and they just play the play or whatever. But y'all need to have some decorum, okay? Don't ruin the season just looking at everybody and trying to dig up some dirt on them just because you don't like them this year. Now, with Sierra, we understood. We got that. We understood why that was going to happen. And I also want to mention that I will be doing readings on every one of the cast members once the cast list has dropped. I also have something very special coming up. I have a rankings list for Best Islander, Best Couples that's going to be attached to my next podcast, and it's going to be linked in my link tree on my TikTok and on my Instagram for y'all to go to and check that out as well. It's not quite ready because I'm still waiting on the cast list, but as fans, we need to just be more respectful to these people because they are humans. They are real people. They're not just like playing a character. And I believe last year a lot of people were reacting as if these aren't real people, they're just characters. And this is a reality TV show, so I just want everybody to be respectful and realize, don't call CPS on nobody, please don't, even though it makes sense for her to, but please don't call CPS on anybody if they have children. There is somebody on here on this season who does have a kid or children, but please be respectful. Don't take this too personal. If you're taking Love Island too personal, you're too involved and you probably should not be watching the show. So that is something that I want to iterate is very important to everybody, is please do not take this show so personally where you feel like you got to go and ruin that person's life. If they have done something bad, it is okay to mention it, but at the same time, everybody makes mistakes. They need to be held accountable for it. They can be held accountable for it, but then you got to drop it after that, okay? If they've already been held accountable for it and have already been through the system of trying to figure the thing out, like I said, I pulled out drug habit. So if that does surface, I need y'all to be respectful because these people do have family and they have been away from their family once the show starts, like a month, and they're going to be away from their family for like 3, almost 4 months. So just be very respectful to them. Because this is an everyday show, like they film every day, and yes, they're getting paid a shit ton of money to be on the island and everything, but they're losing a lot and they can't see what y'all are saying or anything. So I think that's something that's really on my mind, is just be very respectful to everybody. Because they are not characters, they are real people. And I don't know why I feel like I have to reiterate that over and over again, is they are people. They are not characters. They're not TV show villains. They're not. These are genuine how people are. Now, for my people who are like me, who like watching these things to basically get for character development and see where people's mind space is, I don't expect any of these people to be emotionally intelligent. I just don't. When I watch reality TV show, I don't expect people to be intelligent. Not like they won't be smart or anything, but like emotional intelligence is just like so important, and that's something that Hollywood looks at, and it's just like you need to be dumb enough to do dumb stuff, but you don't need to be so emotionally aware of yourself to where you can't do this or that. So I'm going to this with the expectation of nobody's going to be emotionally aware or intelligent enough to respect anyone else's feelings in this season. So that's why I'm also saying, as a warning, be respectful to them because they can't see what we are doing, but we know what they're doing. We're watching them. But that is basically it. And if you want to keep up with my Love Island journey of talking about this, subscribe to my channel, because I will literally every single day, I will be uploading a video regarding Love Island and recapping the episode the day before and getting ready for the next episode. I am so excited. Like last year, it was just so much fun to come home after work and just like cook myself dinner. Like I had like an hour and a half to cook myself dinner and be ready in front of the TV to fucking watch my show. And I'm excited to do the same thing. Also, tomorrow is my birthday, and I am so happy to celebrate my birthday. Comment down below, happy birthday, Jalen, and I would greatly appreciate it. But y'all be great. Y'all be amazing. Y'all have a fantastic day. Again, follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Jalen_Jaleisha.